And we're doing it.
We're going?
We're live?
We're doing it. We're live?
Is this thing
Right
on?
Is it ready?
Yes.
You good? Hey, everybody. It's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
And we're ready to rumble. We were just...
Is your butthole wet?
No, and that has nothing to do with anybody's butthole,
Mine's wet.
actually. What?
Mine's wet.
Anal leakage from lubrication.
Wait, how do you have anal... Wait, I don't even actually want to know how you have anal leakage from lubrical, whatever you said.
Lubrication.
Lubrication.
Why do people not like the word moist?
I love moist.
I don't actually think I have a problem with the word moist.
But
Who has
there's
a problem with the word moist?
a band of people out there
Yeah.
that don't like the word moist for some reason.
Wait, there's a band of people like
Too
they say
descriptive.
say moist. We got a fucking problem.
And yeah, they don't like it at all. Like some people really despise the word.
Wait. So not only can we not say stupid real other things, but we can't also say
Call in,
moist.
Josh.
Yeah,
I
no
believe the
moist.
Skype's up and running.
I don't know. That really bothers me. I guess I would say moist now more.
It is.
I want to know how many moist haters moisted out there. Moist.
Moisted haters. Moist.
What was what they said in that
How many
movie?
haters are moist?
Meow. Meow. How many
Meow.
times can you say meow?
Meow.
He's like, meow. How fast do you think you were going, meow?
Those Super Troopers.
Yes.
That's right.
That is right. Of course it's right. I said it.
I have a lot of really cool things I want to talk about tonight. But first, I
Did you
think.
hear about what a stupid bitch Jamie Lee Curtis
Oh
is?
my God. I was going to talk about something totally different.
I know. I just
But
wanted
no.
to see if you heard about that.
I kind of heard. Why don't you tell us again? Tell us.
She said people that let their kids watch horror movies like Halloween are horrible parents, right? She said they're
Yeah.
horrible parents.
I don't understand how they could be horrible parents, but I mean, she's in the movie with kids, though.
Well, yes, exactly. That was our point
Like
of
she's
view.
in the movie. So is she a horrible woman for doing that?
Apparently not. No, making money off of it's fine, but letting your kid watch it, now that's the problem.
Oh, I see. So you can do it, be a part of it. However, if we do it, we're assholes.
I'm still gonna go see the Halloween movies. I don't care what she says.
I mean,
Yeah,
of course,
I mean,
I'll still go
you
see
know.
them too. Of course, I'd go see them too. I mean, and she was really,
Nothing will deter me
really
from
good
seeing
in
those
True
movies.
Lies. That was a great movie.
You
with
know
her.
what? That fucking one scene was sexy.
Yes, when she was
When she
dancing, he was
stripped.
like, "Pull down your shirt" or whatever, and she was
Yeah.
like, "Dance, it for your
she
pants."
falls.
And she
Yeah.
does, and she
Yeah.
Fucking clumsy fucking idiot.
that was a good sex scene.
Like Professor
A little- how-
Inspector Clouseau trying to strip. Stupid
Out of
bumbling moron.
sight. I'm gonna pour myself a little bit. I made myself a little bit of sangria, guys. This is.
She did have a great body though. No butt though. But you know, her
Yeah, but
legs,
that was
She
the
has
body
like
of
a
her
the time.
legs
Playboy
and her
body,
stomach
yeah.
and
Yeah.
boobs look
That's
good.
a
That was-
Playboy body.
that was
you
the
don't
body
need
of
to
the
have
time.
a fucking a fatty
Yeah.
has to have a sexy body. Some people like that.
See, but she was like never pretty at any other time ever, other than except that right
Yeah.
there.
Done well.
Yeah.
Done well.
Done well.
Is that a new show?
Yeah.
Done well.
Me and him are overseeing it.
Oh, you watched the new show Done Well?
Yeah, well, it's not our show.
that's
We're
nice.
just overseeing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who is? Wait. So where did it come from?
Can't talk about that. It's like this private thing that we do.
All right. So listen, I want to talk about something that we got into briefly today between my husband, my daughter, and myself. I thought it was pretty funny because Rocky likes to educate me, and he'll say, "Oh my God, I can't believe you didn't know that." So we were in the kitchen, and I said, "Guggle." Like when you're like you're guggling something in your mouth, go, and he goes, "It's not guggle, it's gargle." And Anna goes, "Well, I say gurgle." So
Gurgle.
now it's gurgle, gargle, and guggle. And I'm saying I've definitely been like guggle. That's what it sounds like to me. So I say guggle. He looks it up online and he says to Anna, "Oh, you're in the clear. Of course you're in the clear because you know."
No, even before I
They're
looked it
the
up, I
same.
said I feel like gurgle is.
Yeah,
gurgle.
he right away
Yeah.
sided with her, and he said that my guggle was, you know.
Yeah.
However, might I add, guggle is a word,
It is.
and it actually
It
describes
is.
exactly
And it's
what
almost
I said.
exactly like they all three have very similar meanings.
Okay.
And one
Alright.
mean like
Yeah.
guggle means
So,
gurgle, and
for-
gurgle
so-
means gargle,
so-
and gargle means guggle.
So
See?
she's batting 1 out of 1,300.
I knew guggle
Okay.
was real. That's the whole point. I knew guggle was real.
First
Yeah.
time she got one.
I would have said gurgle.
I don't know. I just
I saw this today and it made me sick
Yeah.
because the moment was so fucking just phony. These two old women, probably like somewhere in their mid 50s to early 60s, standing in front of 7-Eleven. And as I walk by, I hear, I miss you. I miss you so much. Like, we need to get together. Like, that type of thing. And I'm going, no, you don't. No, you don't. If you missed her, you would have seen her. Like, you would have making time to see somebody.
You can miss
Yeah.
somebody and not have time.
No.
You can miss
like,
somebody and not have
people that you
time.
really want to see, you see.
Yeah, that I feel.
You know, like, think about how many people you run into, and you're like, yeah, we definitely got to get together. And you're like,
Yeah.
fucking
Never am I getting together
Yeah.
with
We're
those people.
never getting together.
Yeah.
Ever.
You know what though? You genuinely though inside sometimes want to be social. You want to hang out. You're like, yeah, I would love to hang out. Like I'm gonna be honest. I have the dopest
Who
neighbor.
does?
I have the dopest neighbor. This girl's party time.
I hate people.
She's so fun. Her husband is super nice. Like they're really dope couple. And sometimes
They
he
are.
goes
They're
hunting
nice.
and she's home. She'll be like, "Come hang out and drink with me." And I'm like, I should probably go over and hang out, but I'm lazy. I like that though. I would love to imagine being and hanging out and having an outside life, but when it comes to after 3 kids in the house, I'm fucking tired. Like I don't want to go anywhere.
Shit.
You know, like I don't want to. Oh fuck!
What?
I dropped my thing on the floor.
What did you
I
drop?
have a little cigarette here. My cigarette. It's black. It's black. Is
We
there
got a
somebody
phone
there?
call.
Who is this?
Josh.
Josh. Did you get
Josh.
a haircut?
No, Josh Anderson.
Oh, Anderson. I'm like, that's not
Yes.
Josh.
First time calling in.
Welcome to Unfiltered
Put
Marriage.
your headphones on.
I'm putting them on.
Hold on. Jess is putting her headphones on. 1 second.
Hello, hello.
All right. Hello. Go ahead.
We talked once before, man.
We-
You were with some cat one Saturday night. We talked. You know, I marked
Oh,
out.
on a Saturday night, brother. If it was a Saturday night, I
Was
must
it a
have.
fight night?
Yeah, I was probably pretty loose.
We always are loose.
Yeah, Saturday night streams get a little crazy.
They could be a little crazy.
No, I figured I'd wait until this show though, because I figured Richie would end up hanging up on me if I was gonna bust his balls about my pink shirt. He wears pink shirt, so
I love the pink
No, we love
shirt.
your
And you
pink
know what?
shirt.
My husband wears pink and purple shirts, stuff like that. I love it.
I
Actually,
love
it's very
purple.
Sexy.
Purple's a great color
It's
on
a
me.
sexy color.
Love it.
I don't want to get mixed up with Big Josh. I know you guys are tight with that dude.
No,
so-
Josh is my homeboy. He is, but you know what? From afar, I don't have my glasses on right now, so you and him could pass like from afar. And I thought you like he cut his hair. I was like, oh my god, he cut his hair. But
She's really, really blind.
I
bro.
am without my glasses.
yeah,
I can't. Look at how
really,
big my words
really,
have to be.
really
Like
blind.
my words have to be huge. I am.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Sorry.
Like when I mean like blind, like Ray Charles level type
Fuck
blind
you,
without her glasses on.
It's not that bad.
Okay, it is that
Vince,
bad.
I talk to Vince all the time. Vince talks to my daughter and all that. He sent her some Christmas gifts last year, so Rocky, I was pimping you guys' show and all that not too long ago. I figured I'd wait till I'm half in the bag before I give you guys a call, so I feel more confident about it.
You should always be confident about it. You know why? Because I
Absolutely.
always want to fucking hear from you. And if anybody else doesn't want to hear at any time, they can shut their fucking phone off and mind their business. You call and talk to me because that's how we roll. Fuck everybody else.
I'm with it.
Yeah, that's what we talk. I'm cool.
No, Rock, I sent you a thing the other day. I'm going to house you on Mortal Kombat here before one of these nights.
Oh, I think I saw
dude,
that.
whenever you're
chat.
ready, man.
I think I saw
Are
that.
you really
chat.
good? Because you probably are gonna fuck me up. No, like I'm a right with Kung Lao, but I haven't played in a couple months, so it would take me a few fights to actually get the rhythm back. And
I didn't want to embarrass myself. That's why I figured last weekend I played a little bit just so I didn't embarrass
He
myself.
was practicing
Yeah.
at home. Yeah,
Yeah.
listen, he's
who
good,
were
but
you trying to use?
What's the Kotal Khan?
Oh, look at you going with the powerhouse. All right, let's do this. Let's do this.
I'm coming in with
He
Goro.
goes exactly. He basically did. He picked like the equivalent of Shao Kahn. The dude's a beast.
Yes.
Yeah, so let's do this. The last guy that I beat 28 straight times, he was Kutal Khan the whole time. I'm dead ass.
Listen, my
Remember when
husband
Matt
will-
was over?
Yes, my
Yeah.
husband will play Valentina, who's 4, Lewis, who's 9, and Anna, who's 20. And Valentina will win sometimes by default, but she will win. But otherwise, he plays kids. I'd say challenge him. Don't ever play Tetris with him. He's a liar if he tells you he doesn't know how to play.
Tetris
You gotta wait for the 4-bar on Tetris. I hear you.
No, he's crazy. He's like on the craziest level.
Yeah, I'm nice with Tetris. Tetris is my shit.
I hate him. He's like, let's
Yeah.
play against each other. I have like 900 points. He's like at 10 million, 1,500. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
10 million, 1,500.
10 million,
All right, Josh.
1,500.
we're gonna move on to some other stuff. Thanks for calling in,
Yes,
brother.
thank
And
you
you
for
have a
calling
good
in.
Thanksgiving.
Take care.
Bye.
All right.
I want to talk about something really funny since
Go ahead.
we just had to prove I'm pretty cool. I have other really cool things to talk about.
Like what?
What I want to know, and this is like honest. What did you guys do? And I'll tell you. What did you guys do to make money when you were younger? Like, when you were like, let's just say like 11 to 16 before you got a job. Like, did you do a yard sale? Did you do lemonade stands? Did you what did you do to
Sold
make
baseball cards, sold pogs, stole money.
Pogs? You stole money?
Yeah. What else did I do to make money?
I made coupon booklets. Like I'd do cleaning, or I would like try to sell things at garage sales. I mean, we didn't really have to do much. We needed like 25 cents for candy, the ice cream
But our
at that
parents
point.
would give us money a lot too, so we didn't really have to like.
What fucking parents? I didn't have that parents.
Like,
no,
I really.
we weren't given money. If we got an ice cream man, we were very lucky.
I remember one time we were out really late at night, me, Barry, and 2 other people, and we wanted cigarettes. We were like 14, 15, and we were going in people's mailboxes looking for the newspaper. Like, people used to play with the newspaper with cash, and they'd leave it in the mailbox. So we were hoping that we would get like $2 or $3 so we can get a pack of cigarettes.
So you went through people's mailboxes. Fucking delinquents.
Unbelievable.
We were dirtbags.
Well,
Well, I mean, I stole Dad's Playboys and sold them in school.
wait.
And when I had enough money saved up, I would go up to the stationery store, and the guy would sell me the videos. And, back then, you could buy the cassettes that you could copy on, and I would, reduplicate all the tapes, and I would sell them. I had a good thing going.
He was
like
a
legit porn.
It was like legit hardcore porn.
Like hardcore porn.
Yeah.
Yeah. And back then, that was hard to come by as a kid.
You know what again, it was all like the stationery store right on the corner by the Lake Deli.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about.
And right in the back left corner, it had the those are all hidden.
All those hidden
You
stuff.
couldn't see anything. I was like,
Yeah.
The guy would package it. I'd walk in, and then I'd walk around the cards, and he'd go grab one, put it in the bag.
that place. I bought
He loved
cigarettes
me.
there young.
I spent so much money in there. I bought them all.
That's crazy.
Collect them all.
It was the worst
Like
too
Pogs.
because he would sell cigarettes and stuff too to us and stuff like. But I was.
I remember selling candy in junior high school.
Yes, I sold candy. I'd
Sell
get candy.
But Pogs
Yo,
was
but
big
for the most
business
part,
for the
dude, I
during
never
the
had
time.
money for school store. I never had money for extra snacks. I never had money like that.
I remember I got in trouble because when they were handing out the boxes of fucking chocolate. You remember that? Right? So you had to sell the candy, and then it was like for a fundraiser or for something like that. Yeah, and I'd never return the money. Mommy kept they'd send letters home to mommy. He owes $50. Where'd the money go? I don't know.
Remember the
Where's the
bike-
candy?
No
I
idea.
don't know.
I have no idea.
Remember the bike-a-thon?
Oh my god! Yeah.
You could go to people's houses.
Yeah, that was
then
back
you would
when
have
they
to
would let you
ride,
go
like, X
door to
amount
door to
of
sell
miles.
shit. Yeah, but that's when they used to like that you'd let you go door to door to sell shit. Like now they don't let you go door to
No,
door.
but back then they still warned you,
People
like,
knock on the
beware
door,
of
you don't open
kidnappers.
it.
Like, there was still evil kidnappers during our time, but they were like, beware of kidnappers, but feel free to knock on that guy's door.
Yeah,
They
go
asked
sell
about
that
the
candy.
bike-a-thon.
We need that cheer money. Go knock on that fucking door. No, but for real, I remember that when we were younger. I do remember, my dad would get like the Playboy, but he also would get like the collector
They're all
editions.
collectors, man.
And my brother would take
Shit.
the Playboys, and he was selling them out of the locker in junior high. And I remember hearing about it. They were like, "Yo, your brother's the one with the fucking magazines," and I'm like, what magazines?
Yeah,
and I'm like,
no.
what the fuck is going on? And my dad eventually found out because they were stacked in the bathroom. He could see they were going down. And I remember Mark being like, fuck, I got caught. And I'm like, that's some crazy shit, porn crazy shit.
It's so funny because when they first found out it was me, they were like, we're not going to tell your parents, cut it out. And then they would search me every time I came into school. So I had to, they'd look through my backpack, and I'd have them, rubber banded to my arms and my legs. Yeah.
He was like a fucking
Yeah, and I had
ninja.
the Jenko jeans. So you had the big pockets that fit. They fit.
Yes.
They actually fit tapes perfect.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So anyway, I didn't stop. I didn't stop. I wound up
did
getting
not stop.
getting
What school
caught
is
again.
this?
Sagamore.
Sagamore.
All right.
I was getting caught again, and they pulled me into the principal's office. There was a stack of magazines and videos on his desk because he kept catching the people that I was selling it to because they were like, look at this shit.
Fucking idiot.
Yes.
Kids are so stupid.
Yeah, I know. And then so I was
And
sitting
it
in the
was
office.
foreign. Like now, I mean, shit.
I
That's
remember
all they're
on
watching.
a field trip once, we watched. We were going into the city. We watched Goodfellas on the TV. The guy was oblivious. He was like a shop teacher. So we're like, yeah, we're gonna put a movie on. He's like, yeah, all right. He's sitting up front, like right behind the bus driver. So we put on Goodfellas. We got Biggie playing in the back. I rolled the blunt on the way to the city in the back of the bus. We get to the bus, me and this kid Joey. We leave. We just leave the group. We're like, we're going to the corner store real quick. We'll meet you guys over there. Go to the corner store. We get drinks or whatever. We go to the movie thing. We were seeing an IMAX. And we're in the theater like maybe 5 minutes. We look at the teacher. We're like, yeah, we're going to go to the bathroom real quick. We went down, sat there, and played the Jurassic Park arcade game for an hour and a half until the movie was over. And then on the way back, he probably just like slept or something because at that point we just smoked the blunt and we rolled the blunt and smoked it during the school trip.
You know,
Nice.
I don't think that I've.
Rolling dice. That was a big way of making money when I was a kid.
All right.
We rolled dice. We played CeeLo.
Yeah, I guess so.
That was a big way of making money.
I didn't even know what that is.
When you roll the 3 dice and you get 3 of a kind, or if you got like, say you got 2 5s and a 4,
Yeah.
4 is your number. So now the next guy has to
4
beat
is your
that.
number.
But now the next guy has to beat that. So if he beats that, you're out. If there's more than 2 people, then the next guy goes. You
I
get what
love
I'm
like
saying?
trying to look at you through the microphone because there's so many different lines, and because I've been drinking, it's like legit
the
just
lines.
fucking
But
lines.
yeah, we used to play a lot of CeeLo. In between classes, I remember you'd sit by the wall and everyone would be huddled over and throw your dollars in. And you play CeeLo. And if you had like 6 people playing, you can win, $5 off of a dice game.
Yeah.
So that's how you made a
Huge.
lot of money. Yeah, and back then that was gigantic. Now I got 5 on it. Who wants to get a bag? What's up?
Who wants to?
Who wants to get a bag? Who wants to smoke a blunt? That was the mentality though back then too. It was like, nice, I got $10. Where can I get a bag of weed from? Let's go smoke a bag of weed.
I guess I don't know. I wasn't into smoking weed at that age.
We loved smoking weed at that age.
I drank.
Crazy.
I drank
Me and
first.
all my
Drinking was
friends.
my thing because there was always alcohol
We used to
around
do
my house.
650, where right before school, me and a few guys, we'd meet up on the side of
650.
the side of South. We'd all get off the bus, and you know where Gate Lot and South intertwined?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd go over by there, and we'd all smoke, and then we'd head into South. And
Well, you know that right
go to
across the
class.
street from where they were. I used to hang out
Yeah,
over there.
on that curb corner thing.
Yeah,
They
like-
had
Yeah.
that like that brick.
Yep.
Right.
And we just
Yeah.
sit there all the
See,
time.
no, that's wide out in the open. That's stupid. That's why he got in trouble.
I did. I always got caught. I always got caught. I'm being honest. It didn't matter what I did. I always got. You know what? I wasn't a hider.
Because you're literally in
I
front
wouldn't
of
hide
everything.
though. That's not what it was. Like I wouldn't hide. I wouldn't go, "Oh my god, let me hide." I don't know. I
and
just
that's
didn't
why
think
you got
about it.
caught. You know.
Yeah, I got caught, or do I just basically just told on myself? I was stupid like that. And my dad was smart. He'd be like, "Oh, so what kind of day did you have?" And I'm like, "Who called you? I'm the worst kid." And then
No.
he'd be like, "Well, what did you do?" And I'm like, "Fuck, I always got caught out
Dude,
there."
That was the thing. Like even we would do 650, go to school, maybe smoke in between at the pit or whatever, and then after school we would all leave school.
Smoke. My dad could smell me smoking coming from my fucking bus
Yeah,
stop,
we'd smoke
dude.
cigarettes.
Yeah.
I was the worst. I mean,
Yeah.
my dad found out I smoked cigarettes. He shoved them in my mouth, like cigarettes in my
they
mouth.
That's where they belong.
High school. Yeah, I remember. Well, because we were the last
Well, I
year
quit,
that they let
so-
people walk outside in between classes. You guys weren't allowed to, right?
No.
I was.
We
For
were.
1 year.
Yeah.
For 1 year.
Right.
Then when you were in 10th grade, you weren't allowed to anymore,
It was
right?
ninth
I don't-
grade. You
I don't
could,
remember.
and we were the last year. No, your year was the
My
last
year
year. You
was
had
the last
both years.
year.
When I was above you.
Because we fucked everything up for everybody. We were the last year for allowed to leave for lunch.
Yep.
In,
Yep. It was
North.
you were right
Like,
after
after
me.
us, you weren't allowed to leave for lunch anymore.
It started fucking up
Son
with my
of a
grade, though. You know who was in my grade? I had the older versions of your grade. So, and
Yeah.
there was a lot of brothers. So we had a lot of things to do with it.
Yeah, we
you
changed-
know.
we changed
Before
the-
us, we had the Murphys that fucked it up.
But we changed a lot of rules in that school.
We
my
did.
grade.
Yeah.
Changed a
yeah,
lot
we-
of rules.
We did. We were a rough bunch. Like the
Innovators.
The
Did you guys
10th
ever
and-
go to school drunk?
not drunk. No.
No, I mean,
No.
let me tell you the biggest. I'm gonna tell you a really funny story that me and I was talking to one of my girlfriends, Michelle, recently. When I was in ninth grade, okay, my first time really drinking South. All right, me and my friend Michelle we'd meet at the house. We'd do our makeup together and get ready and go to the bus stop. and I filled up a container, like a thermos of vodka and orange juice, and I had half and half vodka and orange juice. I never drank before.
That's the perfect mix.
I never a thermos, dude. I never drank before.
Brilliant.
So me and her walk into the bus stop, and this bitch is like, "Oh, you keep drinking. I'll take some on the bus."
Wait,
we get on the bus.
Can I just stop for 1 second?
What?
The good thing is that it's early in the morning, correct?
Yes.
Which means you slept for about 7 to 10 hours before that, right?
Yes.
Perfect. So you haven't eaten in probably 15 to 18
yes.
hours.
Yes.
Continue.
This is the best. This is the best. No, it makes sense.
And
It
how
makes
much
a lot
do
of
you weigh
sense.
right now? Maybe
I'm
a
really
buck,
smart
a
at this
buck
point.
15, buck 20?
So yeah, I was like probably 125, 130 at
Still
that
very
point.
small.
Okay. So anyway, I'm walking to the bus and I've already started to feel buzzed after like a couple sips. I said, "Michelle, have some." She's like, "No, you keep drinking. I'll have some on the bus." Get on the bus. By the time we were on the bus, I was feeling those little jolt spins where you go, "Oh, ew." And she's like, "You might as well finish it before we get off the bus. You're going to get in trouble."
Finish it.
Yeah. I drank that entire thermos from my house to South.
Oof. Gross.
We get to the school.
Idiot.
Now I'm like wasted. I'm like, "Michelle, I can't walk." You know, she's like, "Bitch."
She's fucking
She's like-
wasted at
she's like-
school.
I was so
Could you
fucking
imagine
drunk.
her, Michelle
I
now,
was
though? Like, I
so
gotta carry
drunk.
this drunk
She's
idiot?
like, "I gotta go to my class." No, she left me. She left me, and I was like, "I was in my class." I had a science class right by the suicide stairs. All right, at the top. I was closer to where the bathrooms were, though, not closer to the stairs.
Right.
And I'm sitting in science the first period, and it was like
Fucking great.
15 minutes. The bell rings. I'm looking at the teacher, and I'm like, "I don't feel good." He's like, "Are you all right?" I'm like, "No." And I just ran out of the room. I ran towards the bathroom. Now I
Did you
didn't
fall
read.
at all running?
I gets better.
Okay.
I ran into the men's room.
Oh, nice.
So I went in, and when I got through the door, I like a projectile. So I think one kid was actually using the bathroom, and I threw up everywhere in the boys' bathroom. And here I am, the first time ever getting drunk. And if anybody knew my dad, I was fucked.
Yeah.
I was fucked before I even so now I fell on the floor. Like I kind of like just was laying there drunk until they found me.
That's awesome.
Ninth grade. And I
And
was
you know
trying
that
to
kid
make a
ran
name
out,
for myself. I was
and the
trying to
idiot
make
was like,
friends.
"Yo, Jessica,
That's exactly what they said. This fucking bitch ran in, and it was no longer I was cool. They were like, "This disgusting bitch ran in the boys' room." It was the worst ever. And I remember like later talking to Michelle. I was like, "Bro, like you fucking didn't even drink it." She was like, "You drank it really fast." Like I didn't even know what to say. I'm like, "Fuck, stop me, man. You should have been like, no, eat
me.
something."
Yeah.
Oh,
But
it
no,
was the
you
worst.
kids don't know
It was
about
the
drinking.
worst. I
What
got
do
in
you
so
know about
much
drinking?
trouble.
How old were you?
I was at that time, 13?
At that time.
You don't know about
Ninth grade,
drinking
13?
at that age. I
It was
remember.
the worst.
I remember in summer of 7th grade going into 8th grade, we were playing football with a bottle of Jack Daniels on a golf course at the Holbrook Country Club. And, you would throw the bottle and you grab it and pound it and then fucking... And, we were like 13.
That sounds terrible.
It was
It's like horrible.
12 going on 13.
Fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. We did some wild shit. I remember sitting at my friend Richie's house. You know Richie. And we were in 7th grade. And we were with his brother. It was me, Jared, Richie, and I think Jimmy.
Yeah.
And his brother was there and his brother's friend. And we got cases of beer, like 48 beers or something. Sat there, played cards all night, drinking beers. Fucking 12, 13 years old.
The worst.
No. Like,
Have you
not
ever,
the
Mark,
worst,
wait,
like,
Mark, do you remember that?
Good times.
Do you
but,
remember the
it's
wiffle
just-
bat?
I do.
Do you know the very first? Let me just tell the story because this is another good one. Okay, so growing up, I mean, I'm going to be honest. We were in a fucking tight ship. Okay, I don't know why.
We were in a
I don't,
tight
Yeah,
ship.
I don't know why I ever did the things I did, but I did things that were fucking stupid. And I always got caught, or I told on myself. So here I am. I'm in 10th grade. I'm sitting in the pit, and a friend goes, "Hey, you ever try acid?" And I'm like, "No." She goes, "Take it. And actually, what you should do is put it in your eye." She's like, "It's
What?
going to hit you
A
faster."
piece of paper?
Yeah, she said, no, she said, "Look to the side. It's a tiny little tab with a red dot. Look to the side.
Wait,
put
was
it
it
in."
a gel tab or a piece of
It was
paper?
a little teeny white piece of paper with a red dot.
So it was a piece of paper.
Yep. And she's
Okay.
like, "Look to the side." So here I go. I put it in my eye. I'm fucking 10th grade
Fuck
idiot.
is this?
Idiot I am. I put it in my eye.
Wow.
And it was when I used to hang out with my friend Eric.
But like,
we talk about.
Hold on. See, you're the type of person to say yes to that. How come in your head you just don't go, No, that seems fucking stupid. I'm
because
not
she
doing
had
that.
it in her eye. She was like, "Look, I put it in my eye."
But in your head, don't you go, "Wow, you look stupid doing that"? I know everyone just takes it.
No,
Like,
that's
why
not
would I
true
put it?
because you know what? This cool
It's
person
gonna
was
hit
cool.
you more. The acid.
It'll hit you faster and
the
hit you more.
acid is gonna hit you more.
Yeah, so I did it.
The acid.
The first time I
is
ever
gonna
fucking
hit
do
you
this, right?
more.
I do this like a fucking idiot. And my next class was physical education, and not physical education, health. And I had a sexual
Why are you
education.
doing this shit at school?
Yeah, I had a sexual education meet, and I was with my friend. Yeah, and well, like the meeting where they talk about sexual harassment and all that stuff.
Right.
And I sit into class, and it didn't hit me till I sat down, and a friend, Eric Wren, okay, was sitting with me, and he was my really good friend. So he raises his hand and tells the teacher. Now I start to bug out, and I'm looking around going, oh, my God, shit is really fucked up. And he's like, excuse me, Mrs. So-and-so, I would like to report that I do get sexually harassed, and Jessica is constantly touching me on my pants and in my area. And I'm going... I was like, I don't even know what to say. We're in the middle of sex ed. I just stood up and walked out of my class. I walked out of the front door of the school just before they locked it.
Yeah.
I literally walked home from South down Portion Road.
Tripping on acid.
Nice.
Now every car, I'm like, who the fuck is this? You know, I'm hiding behind bushes. I get now. Let me say,
Can you
I
imagine
get
how
to my
long it
house
took her?
a long
Forever.
fucking time.
What
Now,
was that
it's
show where the
midday.
guy smoked and he was up
It's-
against the wall? It was recent. Oh, Ted 2.
Mm-hmm.
Remember in Ted 2 when Marky he smokes the crazy weed? He's like, be careful, it's really good bud. And he's like, oh, man.
Yeah, I know. I
And
gotta
the
get out
whole
of
way,
this
he's
corner
like-
here.
he's up against the
Where am I
wall.
gonna go? Yes. Wait. So listen, it's bad. So I get to my house now, and my parents were very interactive when we came home from school. How was your day? What did you do? They were in your face always. So I walk in the kitchen, and here's my mom on the couch and my dad, and he goes, "How was your day?" And I'm like, hey, everything was great. You know, I'm getting something to snack. I'm going to go in my room. I go to get a drink, and he goes, "Question." Now my dad was quick, so I'm like standing. I'm like, fuck. He's like, what has a penis? A cow or a bull? And he looks at me, and I'm like, a cow. And he goes, biff, like this, quick, right to my forehead, biff. And he goes, a fucking bull, Jessica. A cow is a woman. A bull has a penis. A bull. And I was like, fuck, like, okay. I get my stuff, and I go upstairs. We're hoping my brother will be there to be my savior and help me. I always told Mark everything.
Nothing
and I
worse than
walk in the
tripping and being
room.
alone, too.
No, straight up, dude. I walk in the room, I shut the door, and I'm like, Mark. And he was like, what? I'm like, I took acid at school. I'm really fucking bugging out. I don't know what to do with myself. Please keep me in here. I'm like, you got to watch me. And he was like, all right, fine. And that's all I remember.
And her brother Mark wasn't really there.
No, that isn't the truth. When I came to, which was...
And then the oven had a
No.
baby in it.
when I came to, which was shortly after, okay, he was hitting me in the head with a bat, with a wiffle bat. You know those yellow bats?
Yeah.
And all it's going bunk, bunk, bunk on my head. I'm going, why the fuck are you hitting me? And he's still
Because I
hitting
bet you
me.
at first you
And
were
he-
into it. Like, do it again.
Dude,
Right?
I don't
Probably,
know.
right? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I was so
I
fucked up.
guarantee you.
I don't
Like,
remember.
it either fell off the bed and hit her and made a sound.
I don't remember.
And then she was like, Mark,
Do it again.
hit me with the bat. And you were probably like, all right. I guarantee that's how it went down.
Right now, but I don't know. But all I remember is saying, "Why are you hitting me with the bat?" And he was like, "Because you're letting me." And he just kept hitting until I was like, all right, no more hitting me with the
Yeah,
bat."
yeah.
I don't. It was the
Freebies.
strangest fucking situation I've ever had.
There was always weird things that would happen during like acid or mushroom moments. Like there was always just like this weird
Ooh.
out of
Cheers.
like just really the normality of life where you would just be like, wow, I can't believe this is happening right now. I can't think of anything specifically because obviously I don't remember a lot of those times. But I remember, honestly,
Baby brain.
It's all in the feeling.
but I remember at the time they would always be like, I remember one time my cousin Mike, me and Charlie, we ended up at his house at the end of the night, and he wasn't even home yet, and his room was in the basement. So he comes in, and me and Charlie the whole night we spent, tripping out on acid, and we didn't see Mike the whole night. Like we just called him or beeped him or whatever. Like, yeah, we're going back to your house. We're crashing there. He's like, cool. I'm on my way back. I'll see you there. So we get there, and me and Charlie are now like coming down. Taylor comes in like a fucking tornado. He's like, dude, I'm tripping balls right now. We're like, get the fuck out of here. We're like, so are we. He goes through this whole like crazy, insane night at the carnival, and he had this basketball that he won, but the way he got it like was this crazy fucking story. And every time we tripped out, there was always like this weird shit that would fucking happen, and you would just sit there and go, is it
I didn't do it
is it the
often.
acid that did that, or is this really like
I
a
got
weird
scared.
situation? But no one can tell you because everyone's on acid. It's a fucking weird, like, you know,
And then
tree falling in the
or
woods scenario.
Those moments aren't legitly happening. Have you ever tripped out? Never acid?
No.
Never shrooms?
No.
Never ecstasy?
No.
Never Molly?
No.
No, just weed?
Well, weed, peyote, DMT.
Peyote?
Yeah.
What is peyote?
Peyote's it's like a cactus, but it's
It's plant based.
like mushrooms kind
Yeah.
of. Kind
Like
of.
Ibogaine?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I began with Robert.
I did Ibogaine with Robert too. Oh my god, I saw aliens. The good times. Yeah. So besides all that,
To be kids. Dangerous stuff, though. I don't recommend it for
no,
anybody.
obviously I'm not
Dangerous
saying. First of all, we're
stuff.
a goddamn unfiltered marriage show. We're not talking about things. We're talking about experiences.
Goddamn marriage
We're
show.
a goddamn
I'm not
marriage
promoting
show.
it at all. I think
No,
you'd have
we're
to be a
never,
damn fool to
never
do the things
promoting
we've
it.
done.
What the fuck?
I was a stupid, stupid kid.
So,
Can't even
do you
believe
do you guys want to talk about something? This is actually a story I found, and it was intriguing to me because it's something you would never think you would ever hear.
Oh.
Here we go. Here's the headline. Man 22 battered mother to death after she stopped him having an intimate relationship with his own sister.
Oh my god.
Listen to this.
This is in Nigeria. Let's see.
Crazy.
I gotta watch a video to read this story. All right. The story is kid's fucking his sister. Mother wants him to stop.
he
he beats
the
her to
shit
death.
out of her. No,
No,
you don't have
not-
to watch the video.
It said watch a video to
No,
read the
you
rest
don't.
of the story.
You know, they lied to you. You're just hitting backspace.
A 22-year-old kid. Look at this name. Agazichi Ogbana. That's pretty
Look at
good.
this name.
That's
Azagichi.
fucking good. Look at that. Look at
Ogadana.
that. Tell me I didn't get that.
Oh, yeah, I was like, well, you did good.
I fucking
he
got
got
that.
100. You get 100.
Absolutely. Murdered her mom. Oh, the girl did it.
Oh my god.
Her mom named Blessing Ogbana at Akpa Mbatu People Group.
Whoa.
Obingwa in the Abia state of Nigeria. But the names alone, I can't keep up with this story.
No.
Like,
you
that's
just
what's
gotta-
killing this
just
story.
Skip the names.
Yeah.
Just say
skip
no
'em.
names.
The
Don't
mother
do
got
names.
an indication about the disrupting relationship and moved towards the kid to caution about them. She purportedly mentioned and instructed her child to quit having an adoration illicit relationship with her sister. Oh, wait, it's a lesbian couple.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Oh, that's
Hell
just
yeah, we're going to Nigeria.
Okay. Shit just got hot.
What?
All right, the mom's whipping one of them, so it gets even hotter.
Yeah.
On Saturday, the mother again found the sweethearts together. I love how they put sweethearts.
Fuck.
No,
They're,
it's
now
not.
they're fucking
They're-
taunting her.
Well, they're
Yeah.
kind of like promoting
They're
it.
taunting her.
There's emotion involved.
And afterwards, she cautioned them to surrender their ill-advised act. In any case, she didn't have the foggiest idea about that was her last words in this word. That's the sentence. I'm not kidding. She didn't have the foggiest idea about that was her last words in this word.
About lesbianism. They missed some commas.
The child was maddened at his mom and afterward abruptly wait, now it's a his.
What happened?
Is this like someone fucking with you? Like, what is this?
Rocky, what happened?
This is her story. This is her story.
All right. Well, all right. So,
2 kids killed their mother because they were fucking.
A brother and a sister were fucking a sister. A brother and a sister were fucking a sister.
so 3.
Oh, so there was three kids
Wow.
total involved. Dude, you can't keep up with that story.
That's insane.
That story's
They
just
were
all over the
all
place.
the mother was just
Fucking,
names.
it
The
was
mother's just whipping
ridiculous.
them all.
My
Stop.
face hurts
and,
right now.
and we're supposed to know the difference between Ogbangwa and Ogbangtu.
Baktu.
You know, like, get the fuck out of here.
What is this? What is this?
I don't know if they're talking about a bat or a person. I don't know.
I thought that was a pretty
That is
interesting.
a fucking crazy.
Yeah. That just got
confusing story. I don't like that story.
Well, whether you like
There's
it
a
or
good
not,
twist
it
at the
was
end
a
there.
story.
was a good
This was a story that we all had to, we had to be a part of, and
Someone hired Mark McGrath to break up with their fucking boyfriend.
no, they didn't.
Yeah,
It was
did
Mark
you see
McGrath.
that?
no.
Let me look it up. I'll put it on for us,
All right.
and we'll do like a little reaction video.
Mark McGrath.
Wait, who's
Yeah.
Mark McGrath?
He's the
what was-
lead singer
What was the band?
of. There it is, Mark McGrath. Sugar Ray.
Sugar Ray.
Okay.
That's it,
Oh,
it.
no.
Here it is. Here's a news report.
Oh my God.
Let's see. All right.
What's up, Braden? It is Mark McGrath from the band Sugar Ray, off the charts, but always in your hearts. And this cameo is
Off the charts.
Oh my God.
that his girlfriend is mine.
Yeah, this didn't show it.
That's
This.
fine. I get it.
Here we go.
Mean about her. You mean the world to her. But she's having difficulty staying in this long distance relationship. You know, it's tough.
Like, what a prick to do this.
Because she's an asshole.
No, the Mark
I
McGrath.
guess I guess he needs money.
Arguments, the biggest,
But like,
He's
really?
getting paid. First of all, can you look
Like-
at him?
How?
Hold on.
Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him.
Like, that's
You
a
know what?
dick
He's a
move. Like,
fucking
you're breaking
asshole.
someone's heart. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but there's whole businesses that you can call to have someone break up.
You know
with.
what, though? Let me tell you something. Anybody who puts effort in like that, you're a fucking pussy. Coming from one woman to another, you can say, I don't want to be with you anymore. You hire somebody to say that for you.
and hire Mark McGrath.
And look at the guy. He looks like a fucking clown
They
to
spent money
begin
on
with.
this.
He's not
Yeah.
even worth it. If I
It's
have
not
a
like the cousin.
That's a dick
That's an
move.
insult. That's a dick move.
It's a dick move. It really is.
It's disgusting, actually. I think that's probably one of the most disrespectful things ever. Man the fuck up.
There's a-
That's right. I called you a pussy, and I think
There's
it's
a guy whose
disgusting.
job
you
it
can't
is.
break up with someone alone.
Not just to break up with people, but just to deliver bad news. So, like, he'll fire people.
Are you fucking kidding?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Which
Is
I
it-
think
is it
that's
the guy with like the big beard? The
Yeah,
heavy guy?
yeah. He's like, sorry,
Yeah.
you know, I'm sorry, but yeah, you're fired, man. You know,
That
it's
is so crazy. Who would want to do something? I mean, I guess whatever. You want to make a show of it, make a show of it. The people who actually use that service, you got some fucking balls. Actually, you have none because you can't do it yourself.
Yeah, it is a
I'd rather
pussy move.
say, hey, guess what? You know, I'm not feeling you anymore. Bye.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's, you know.
Did you write that? Yeah.
Did I write what?
I mean, I was gonna say.
I'm looking at this now. Woman falls out of moving car during argument with husband. Falls out of moving. Come on.
Convenient.
Come
No,
on.
she fell out of the car. Tell him what happened next.
Gets killed by passing vehicle on highway.
Oh my God.
This is
That's
this
terrible.
is ABC also. This is legit.
This is it.
This is legit.
This is
Oh,
legit.
A woman was
no.
killed when she fell out of a moving car and was struck by another vehicle after initially surviving the fall. Houston police said that a woman became upset with her husband when they were driving back from downtown Houston around 1 a.m. Authorities say she started crawling out of the car when it was going full speed and fell out on. So she
What?
was like probably in that pullover situation type thing.
Right.
I want out of the car, pull over. You know how they get.
Fuck.
You know, Mark. You know how they
Are
get.
you
know.
fucking look at him like
I
that?
know. You don't have to tell me.
You know,
Are you fucking kidding me?
Mark,
Fuck you both.
Trust me, Mark. Mark, eye contact. You don't have to tell me.
Are you fucking kidding? Fuck you both in your eye contact, okay? Bitches got to deal with your asses too.
We
So,
never try to escape the vehicle while it's,
It's not
moving.
about. You know what? Maybe you
We've
don't try to
never
escape the
tried
vehicle.
to escape
But you do
a
other
moving
things, you fucking
vehicle.
taunting motherfuckers. You are. You taunt. You push.
This is us
you
taunting.
press.
You know what us
You
taunting
press.
is? This is us taunting. Them with this. And you just going, okay, you're fucking crazy,
That's
dude.
what you say.
Oh,
You're
man.
fucking
That's what you
crazy.
say.
Yeah.
That's not what you say. Fuck you both.
Right?
You guys are taunting ass
And then they go,
motherfuckers.
I'm crazy. I'm fucking crazy. I'm not saying you, baby. I'm saying in the past.
That's actually what I just sounded
the
like,
guilty face.
In the
motherfucker.
past.
That's the guilty face.
In the past, not you. Not you.
What was this? What the fuck is this? Is that little fucking symbol?
But I could totally see this happening. Pull over. Get me the fuck out of this car. I want the
Fucking
fucking
crazy.
get me out of this fucking car.
How old was she?
22?
Oh
no. Oh,
my
no. Worse.
Worse.
It was worse.
Why is it worse?
I
24.
I was trying
She was
to develop.
24.
It doesn't say. Actually, just says a
Unless
woman.
it's an infant, it doesn't get worse.
Oh,
You
God.
know, like, shockingly, she was 11 months old and wanted out. She just couldn't handle the relationship.
That was it.
That was
over.
it.
I can't even
No.
fucking stand you. You know what? It's not what I meant. It came out that way, and that's not what I meant.
Well, that's
Sure.
what happened. That's all went
That's
down.
Face the facts.
It's a thing now. It's a thing now.
So what about these DMs?
Oh,
Oh,
DMs.
right.
Somebody told me something about DMs.
Well, I happen to get a lot. Of
Now, where do you
awkward
get them?
messages.
On what pages?
You know, I
What's the highest activity? Which one has the most traffic?
for weirdos.
I would say Instagram. Instagram, I get a lot of strange fellas.
Now you do post provocative pictures.
I do. I mean, I post pictures of me, you know, for
Posing though,
bodybuilding,
he is
you know,
posing. He's
and
not
it's-
standing there for no
yeah,
reason.
I mean, I guess it would be the same thing as a girl in a swimsuit.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
I mean,
it's-
everybody
it's
loves
not-
attention. I mean,
But
who
it's,
doesn't?
but I
Boom.
guess you know, I guess it's a little different. I don't know. Maybe there aren't as many. I guess approachable people.
It's always the weirdos, right? You never get
It's
like a normal
you know-
person that goes, "Hey, you look like an interesting person," and then
Yeah.
you look at them and go, "Oh, you're not fucking
Crazy weirdo.
Yeah.
You know what I do? I get them both. I actually talk to a lot of people, which is interesting.
How many of these do you get that you go, seriously? You send me a picture like this.
Oh,
How many of those do you get?
I get a lot. Well, I get a lot of.
Do you
body
still get a lot of
shots.
this?
No, the girls all the time.
Yeah,
That's
because
the only angle.
and well,
I
you
take.
know what that trick is. That's you're a fat girl trick. Everybody knows that.
What's the
No.
fact? Oh,
No,
a high picture.
It's just this.
Yeah, no, a skinny normal girl, you'll get like a mirror shot. They'll typically give you a mirror shot because they're ready to show off what they got.
I only answer
A-
people that are proud of
But
themselves.
a big girl,
Wait.
tell me I'm lying now. A big girl.
How do you know they're
is
proud of
always
themselves?
this.
yeah.
It's a fucking.
Who do we got?
Who's
Bing bong,
this? Who's
boom,
this?
bong, bong. I have more things. Oh well.
Oh shit.
Who is it?
Oh shit.
Oh, that's
Holy shit.
What up,
What up, Josh?
baby?
It is big fucking Josh Hinkle. I heard you were out in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, running amok with the tourists, flipping them off, telling them "fuck you."
A muck.
Look,
Amok.
look, Jess.
Amok.
You were.
This is true.
You did.
Yeah.
When did you do that, Josh? Don't you lie to me. I will come to Pigeon Forge.
I will know.
I will know you did this.
Well, here's the thing. There's like 3 different incidents. I was walking across the fucking sidewalk.
The
And
fucking
the car-
sidewalk.
Yeah. It's very
And the
aggressive.
car just comes. This big ass truck comes out and it just blocks the sidewalk. Doesn't give a fuck.
But that's pedestrian walking area.
Yeah. And then the other time, this old fart was driving a fancy SUV, and I was halfway across the crosswalk, and she just turns, didn't fucking yield at the yield sign.
She didn't yield.
Not
No.
yield at all. What is she fucking kidding me?
What
What?
is
She don't
fuck-
fucking
she's-
see you,
who the
Josh?
fuck doesn't yield?
Like seriously,
Who
like
doesn't
you're not
yield?
fucking walking. What's this fucking lady's problem?
I just screamed out the window, "You see me walking, you old fart!"
You old fart, you fucking fart.
Fucking razzed her.
You
And
razzed.
then,
You did razz her.
That was
And then
fucking,
the third-
and that was
the third
quick
time-
too. Old fart.
The third time was that this truck was just making a turn to the hotel, and he just almost hits me like half an inch.
Hotel probably to smoke crystal meth.
You know
and
what?
Get like
Not
a
for nothing.
fucking
You might have
lot
owned
lizard
his
hooker.
life. So next time, maybe you put your leg out a little bit, Josh. You win yourself some fucking
That's what
money.
I'm talking about jackpot.
What's a leg anyway? I mean, come on. You can get yourself a plastic one.
Jackpot.
Bum.
Yeah, I know.
You don't need both your legs. What do you need both your legs for?
Yeah.
You do need both the legs. However, if you want to thrust like a champion, he needs them. And I know he's thrusting bitches around Pigeon Forge.
Of course he is. He's getting those fucking tourists.
He's a
fucking-
bitch thruster.
He's fucking their holes deep and hard and getting discarding them like they're fucking
Discarding
cigarettes.
them. He's discarding them.
Tell us all about it, Josh.
No.
Oh, will you stop?
No. So listen, you chuckle fuck. You stop it right now.
He's like Gorilla Monsoon back in the '80s with Bobby Heenan. Oh, will
I
you
said
stop?
it for you, Josh. I said it for you. I said it for
It
you.
was kind of kind. You
I
know?
know.
Josh, that's what I'm thinking though. Like, you need to just fucking go out there and just bang these tourists and they're just looking for a good time anyway.
Yeah.
You know, you need to
New
start
to the
slinging
area.
that fucking dick to these fucking tourists,
Slang the dick.
and they don't give a shit. You know, just become a fucking tourist cock.
Oh.
Slang the dick. It's like a guy saying gurgle,
trying.
gargle, gaga, goo goo.
Gurgle, gargle,
you're
and
right.
gargle. Guggle.
Kaja Gugu. Too shy.
Hey. Wait, my eyes are teary.
God, you guys are making my night. I appreciate it.
Well, listen, you should make your own night because you're fucking cool AF, and I'm glad
Get
you
creative
called.
with it. You
Get
know?
creative.
Like that.
Get real creative.
Everybody loves
Hot oils,
creation.
candles.
You should do. Know what you should do? Like, just to fucking weird everyone out around you. Just do like some crazy pagan ritual on your front lawn. Like, get the candles and a pentagon
Why
and
fucking
shit.
pagan?
Yeah.
Because just to freak everyone out and just. You know,
But they gotta
People
be
would
more than
recognize it.
freaked
people
out.
are looking. They're walking by. They're like, Josh
They're
is doing
gonna
like
be
some weird
like,
satanic ritual.
I don't know. Wait.
Yeah, no. The funny part was I played Pokemon Go next to a cemetery.
That's incredible. Do you ever find ghost Pokemon
And he's
while you're
wondering
there?
why he doesn't have a girlfriend
Incredible.
laying next to him right
Oh,
now.
No, here's
sucking
the
on
thing.
his dick.
Everybody was driving past this one time. And everybody's like, "You doing a fucking seance over here? What's all these rednecks next to a graveyard?"
Yeah.
Oh, there was a whole bunch of you playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, about 20 people.
Are you
Wow.
fucking kidding me?
Traveling herds.
No, I'm
I need a
kidding
fucking
you.
drone.
Yeah, there's like an area of people.
I want a
Pokemon
drone,
next to
babe.
a
People hook up in
cemetery.
this Pokemon Go
I want a
world?
drone,
Is
babe.
this a current thing?
Pokemon
No,
Go?
It's like it's the hottest mobile game in the fucking world.
It's like the movie Role
Hottest mobile
Models.
game in the fucking world, dude. Try to keep
Oh,
up, man.
I'm
Yeah,
Shit.
Bionic Mark.
I guess.
Bionic.
Mark
Oh,
over here.
look at
Yes.
him. You know, let me tell you something,
Yes.
right? My brother, you see that
Never
protection I
called
have
you
around
that.
here, man?
Never.
One day, Rock.
What?
I love it, Josh.
Listen.
Howdy, guys from
I-
New Zealand. Yo, shout out to fucking New Zealand.
I want to
What's
say
up?
something really quick because I got all of you motherfuckers in here and you all have small beards, but beards, okay?
Yeah.
I do have something I want to talk about, and I want to know if there's any women in the room, if they could just chime in the chat. So, what is this, the whole no shave November?
No, yeah, you got to
Okay,
All your
now let
shit
me
out.
just say something really quick, and I don't want either one of you taking this over until I'm done, okay?
All right.
So as a woman, we get put into situations where we have a vagina that, you know, obviously everybody grows hair, and we are being told we like it clean, we like it trim, we like it this, we like it that, you do it this, you do it that. Now we got to look and kiss and touch and make out with this hair that you've become so close with, these best friends you've created in No Shave November. And all these gross fucking fragments of life are engraved inside this fucking beard as you walk around in the air and the follicles are attaching to this fucking hair. And then you're trying to make out, it smells like must and fucking anything.
Must.
What does anybody
What does it
think
must
about
smell like?
us women when we don't like fucking beards like that? And or do you shampoo, condition, brush, and fucking take care of these beards?
Question. Is there more hair on your head than there is on most of these beards you're talking about?
Yes, but let's just say sometimes Josh
Hold
lets
on,
himself
hold
go.
on,
He gets a
hold on.
fucking beard. Does he shampoo
Hold on,
it?
take this ride with
Does
me,
he
baby.
shampoo it? I want to know. Do you shampoo it?
Take this ride with me, baby.
I shave it off.
All right, now,
He'll do anything I say. He'll do anything.
that whole germ bacteria diatribe thing that you went through about the beard,
Yeah?
same thing with your hair, no?
No, because you're not kissing it. You're not making out with
no,
it.
but what I'm saying is isn't so.
It's not close to your mouth like that. There's sweat. There's
If
fucking
I'm sleeping
follicles.
next to you,
There's
Don't tell
fucking
her.
follicles,
She's on a
bro.
pillow.
if I'm sleeping next to you, it's in my face. Is that not the worst when the girl's hair's in your face when you're trying to sleep?
Is my
close?
hair ever in your face?
No, not really.
So why the fuck are you talking about that?
Because
Whoa.
sometimes it is.
They talk about things you
Oh, shit.
suffer from, all right?
Sometimes it
my
is.
hair's not in your face. My ass is backed up where
Sometimes
you
it
like
is,
it.
and it
You
gets
wake
in your
up to
eye,
coffee.
Like the
Shut
little
up.
piece gets in
Oh.
your eye.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's the worst. It's fucking high ponytail for bed.
Shit.
I think it's funny that you guys went from fucking beards and shampooing to high ponytails.
Yeah, guys shampoo
Fuck
their
you,
beards.
fuck you. You're cool. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
do what you guys think here. I'm gonna flip out here.
No, but I know because Pete, next to me. He had
Yeah.
one of those big. He shampoos it and like.
I know. I
brushes
spoke
it
about
and-
this. I love Tony. I love Tony. I love it.
Yeah.
We talked about it. I'm like, what do you? She's like, I love that beard. I'm like, that's disgusting. Does he shampoo it? She goes, yes. And he treats it and combs it. I'm like, all right, well, that's different. But not a lot of men actually do that. Like,
No.
you got to think about you walking around with this fucking sack of hair of sweat ball in your fucking
sack of
face.
hair.
Yep.
Ugh, I
little
don't like
aggressive.
it. I mean,
I
Rocky's
agree.
hair.
I don't let
could
my
do
beard
another.
get too-
I could do another half an inch. I don't even mind.
Yeah, I
Another
don't get
half
too
an
much
inch.
longer than this.
Anything longer than like, an inch and a half from your face is too long for me. And I feel
I
like it's a
agree.
little bit unfair
It's
for
too
us
long
to
for
have
me.
to
It
deal
tickles
with
my
it.
lip. Like, you know when it tickles your lip? I hate that.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
gotta
the
get
I'll
rid of it.
tickle
And
your
you're constantly
lip.
doing this.
I'll tickle all
I
over
gotta
your
trim it
lip.
like every day.
It's a fucking nightmare, honestly. And when it's not trimmed
the
nice,
Yep.
after like 2 or 3 days, it starts looking like shit again. And then you're like, I get lazy. I don't care. Richie does it, so I go once a week. That's it.
And sometimes I do it.
Yeah, but
If
for the
he's
most
that
part, I
lazy.
shave once a week.
Okay.
I shave a lot. Too,
I don't know,
so
yeah.
I agree.
Oh yeah.
It's really, once a week I do this. Gong, gong,
Tell you how to do
gong, gong.
I shave every month.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
do. I wish you would shave more. I like seeing when you clean
Your
shave.
butthole.
What the fuck?
Josh shaves his butthole once a month.
How do you know?
He told me.
I do. No, I didn't. You
Yes,
asshole.
you
Stop.
did.
Wait.
No, I didn't.
So how
So
often
you
do
guys
you do
talk
it?
about that stuff? Wait a minute. Wait, you talk
Just in
about that?
private DMs and stuff.
Yeah.
Private DMs?
Yeah.
So then,
No,
What
but-
private
how
DMs?
often
We
do
had
you
that-
do it?
Shut up,
No, but Mark, we had that one group chat, remember?
Wait, you're involved too? In the group chat with Josh? The three of you.
Oh, shut the hell up.
Wait.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, you know what? This is unfair. Now I'm feeling a little blindsided because I thought Josh was here for me.
I'm always here for you, Jeff.
He gave me a pet name.
Yeah, he gave him some kind of pet name.
What do you call him, Josh?
Commander
What do you call him?
Commander Wiener.
Oh, stop.
That was
it,
the
you
nickname
three.
Josh came up for Mark.
I'm just kidding. I love you.
I love you
Oh,
too,
Josh, we're
fucking
just
Candy.
teasing
Josh,
you,
we love
buddy.
you, but we have to go because we had 6 minutes and have something else to say. So we love you. Bye.
Okay,
6 minutes,
bye.
some shady
Bye.
on.
Whoa.
On.
I want to say something, and this might bring us into a conversation. I hope it does. But
A deep one?
Oh, I like deep. Is it in the vortex?
it has vortex inside the mind, inside the vortex, inside your mind, inside the vortex, inside your mind.
ready, folks.
No, for real though, I'm having a little bit of an issue. Anybody who's a parent,
Here comes the vortex.
anybody who's a parent, and anybody who understands what it's like to deal with girls as children, all you want to do is fucking jump out a window, okay? Because girls are the most emotional and craziest ever.
What?
When it comes to
News to me. Women are emotional and crazy.
Hey,
Get out of here.
Hey,
I won't
listen to
stand
me.
for it.
Listen
Unpopular
to me.
opinion.
No, really though. Hey. Don't be fucking fresh.
Pot calling the kettle.
Hey. Right there, I saw a little fucking Spoonie from fucking Toy Story. He's like, hey, trash. No, for real though. All right. You know, the younger girls, especially, they're all over and their emotions are crazy. My son's super easy. I'd be like, he wants to go play. The daughters need so much attention. Even our 20-year-old loves to cuddle and wants attention. Okay. So this is my issue I'm having right now. All right.
A lot of
My
backfill.
4-year-old is she's really fucking spoiled from all angles, everybody in her life. And I'm an overdoer. I did it with my son. I do it. I always overdo it, but now she's the youngest one, so she seems to always be getting and they're not, because she's the younger one. And I feel like she's not grateful. However, I have a sickness, and like when we're out and she's like, I want it, I'm like, it's $3, get it. But that $3 has no substance to her, and that's not fair either. So now I'm doing her an injustice because I'm not teaching her the lesson of being grateful. And then for me, I get guilty when I'm like, don't you not get it for her? It's $3, asshole, just get it.
Yeah.
Like, this is my problem. Talk to me, please. I need advice.
No, I think as a parent, I mean, you, especially in our position, we didn't have, all the things whenever we wanted them. We had big birthday, big holidays, but, I do that with Jeffrey as well, and I can see that he has that spoiled mentality. But at the same time, I battle it when that spoiled attitude comes out.
Yeah, I do too.
So
I do too.
I hit it, and it's really emotional. It's taxing It really
Now
is.
let me ask
taxing.
you. Let me ask you something. Or she's 4, but you talk to her. You know she's a
Yeah.
very educated little
Yeah,
girl.
Yeah, very smart.
So when I talk to her, I look and I go, Valentina, there are people who drink out of a puddle. They don't have a home, a bed, a comforter, a pillow.
Yeah.
You are nonstop receiving. Do you understand what it's like? And she was like, I'm acting out because I don't want to wait for Christmas.
Yeah, it's a great response. She's a smart girl. How the hell do you expect her to even comprehend people who don't have a house and a bed?
Because that's the truth, though.
Yeah, it is the truth. But she doesn't know the experience.
So I
She
should
doesn't even like.
I'm
you'd have to, like, throw
overestimating her
out.
knowledge.
You'll have because emotionally she doesn't know attachment to. No, there's no bed. I'll sleep on the couch.
You say that,
Oh, I have
but
a
now let
carpet.
me tell you. All right, there's this homeless woman that lives around here,
Okay.
and I have been in the car with my daughters twice when I've pulled over and given her a few dollars and gotten her pizza, and I've given her water, or I've given her a gift pack with warm pads and stuff, for body pads because it's cold. My daughters see this, and I always
Yeah.
explain. You know, my kids, they are very. We talk about even family that we have that are, you know. So it's not like they're not knowledgeable. When I talk to Valentina, it's not like talking to a 4-year-old.
No,
so,
I know that, but I'm saying like
but my issue isn't
she doesn't understand the threat.
No, she doesn't understand the threat because she'll never live that way.
Right. That's what I mean.
But she'll never have to worry for that.
Yeah.
But when I say to her, like, hey, Mrs., I got 3 LOL dolls, 2 pairs of pajamas, 3 pairs of socks, and 2 Hatchimals in 2 weeks
Yeah.
for no reason,
Right.
don't you dare ask me how come I won't buy you another bear or why won't I go play games with you? Like, it's inappropriate. And then, of course, then I say to myself, she's 4.
Well, to
But-
our perspective, we're saying why don't you see the big picture? But at the same time,
It's not fair because she's 4.
4 years old, and she forgot about getting anything else. Like, you bought her 3 things today. She played with them. She wakes up tomorrow. She sees something she wants. She's like, "Oh,
I know that.
It has
I know.
nothing
I
to-
know. It's so
she
hard
does-
for me. I'm
yeah.
having a tough time
it's
with
just."
it.
I think it's just something as she gets older.
But is it my? But now, okay. So forget about her because she's 4 and she should be 4.
Right.
But me as an adult,
Yeah,
as a
she
parent,
should be 4.
She should be.
as a parent, no. Really though, as a parent, how am I to train myself to not expect so much for her as understanding? Because, I mean, I don't know. Valentina I have some pretty deep conversations about
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, no, me too. Me and Jeff too. It's just who we are. It's who we are. So we're again like if you and I to sit here and have a conversation, as we are,
As we are.
we could keep relating, and this could keep going forever.
But we also have life experience to equate
right.
to these
so
conversations.
for the kids,
where they have 0 life experience, so they
Yeah.
just go, "Well, I heard my dad say this once."
that's
you
why
know?
that's where it becomes so
Or I
frustrating.
saw this once on TV.
Yeah. But that's where it becomes.
But
so
I
frustrating.
understand
but
that.
You treat them like I say like adults. I hate that phrase. You treat them like they're their own human.
Right.
Whereas
I love
like
that.
Rocky was saying, I
That was
think
actually great.
before, you know, people treat their adults like they're kids.
Right.
You know, and then they're like, "Why don't you grow up?" But the whole time they're talking and they're treating them like you'll never be good enough. Like I'm going to give you this interest in it, whatever. So it becomes that
It's a vicious cycle.
We treat our kids with the responsibility of an adult.
We do. And I often
know?
think to myself, and this is true, I mean, I grew up in a house where we were very hands-on. I was doing chores at 8 or 9. I mean,
Yeah.
but I feel like with my children, I'm very light with my chores. However, there are some. And when I ask for help, I don't want a fucking hesitation. But I will fold their laundry, give their lunch, make their vitamins ready, and make everything set up for what I have to do. But when I ask, I don't want them to say no. You know,
Right.
I want to teach our kids to be thankful and also responsible and helpful and grateful. It's just with my kids, we're so
I didn't have chores.
They're good.
because you were a delinquent, okay? You were
They're
a
good kids.
fucking delinquent. I was not allowed to be. You know what my delinquency was? I lied and went outside and hid by a coffee truck to talk to a friend. Or I snuck the phone out when my parents went out. Well,
You know, once I hit
When I
junior
got
high
older, I
school,
definitely made
was
some mistakes.
Always, you know, Ma, I'm going home with this one. Ma, going home with that one. Ma,
yeah,
I'm
no, that
walking
never
home to
happened
school.
for me ever. We were home
Yeah,
every day
always
after
doing
school.
something.
We had
Always doing
rules. We
something.
had fucking chores before we went to school and chores when we came home.
Yeah.
You know, by like 13, 14, I rebelled. However, the things I did were innocent, like having people over when my parents went out. Things happened when they were over, but that was not my prediction of what I wanted. I was a fucking 13.
Yeah.
Like, I remember,
You know, like,
I
so
would-
when things
crazy
happen,
parties, too.
you know, like
just
it was
got
like,
lucky.
fuck, we were kids, you
I
know?
remember coming home. I would always be mad stoned, and I would come home, and my mom would be just sitting in a chair downstairs, and I'd be like, "Hey, ma, what's up?" She's like, "Nothing." I'm like, "All right, I'm going upstairs." I'll just grab some chips, go upstairs, watch Seinfeld, play video games,
Shit
and
never happened.
listen to
No, we didn't
music.
have that ever. We went out and then I got home and my parents got home and I got in trouble because I snuck a phone call and they knew because they tapped our phone.
Yeah.
But I would be home like
I
when I was younger.
fuck!
When I was
Like,
younger, I'd be home like
Fuck.
7:38. Like I wouldn't be out late when I was younger. I didn't stay out late until I was like 15, 16 probably. Then I'd be out,
You know, as a
11
kid,
midnight
though,
on a school night.
As a
Yeah.
kid,
You
there's
know?
nothing worse than coming home and seeing your fucking bedroom drawers open.
I never had that ever.
I fucking
Crazy.
Never once.
first of all, my parents and my dad, I would say, my dad went through my drawers all the fucking time, and there was notes between me and friends at school. There was notes about talking and making out, or talking about fucking sneaking in and talking to a boy, but never anything detrimental.
Yeah.
And I never did drugs. My parents just were invasive,
I don't know where that came from.
but that was invasive. We
Yeah.
did have
Well,
that.
we all had it, and I don't know where it came. I mean, I never did a drug or
was
Never.
Robert sneaky?
No, Robert and Desiree were the end
I'm
all.
talking in the beginning.
Oh.
Like
Yeah.
like
No,
maybe
Robert
there was
wasn't like that.
something Like
I don't know. It's
that
just,
you guys
it was
didn't know
weird.
about.
None of us did
you know?
drugs like
Well,
that.
there was never any trust.
Never. We never had the
You know?
opportunity for it.
You know, there was
Mm.
never any trust. So it was always like we were always wondering why we were wrong.
That's a true story. We
You
did
know?
always
we
wonder
would get
that.
like we just get yelled at for little things here and there all day, and then you're just like,
What the fuck
fuck.
did I do?
what did I do wrong?
No, but the
You
story,
know?
the really thing
My
is
brother
though.
would get yelled at all the time.
Yeah, but your brother was different. We didn't do things like
Mm.
Vinny, okay? Like, I was definitely the gullible girl who wanted attention and hung out with the wrong crowd. I had some friends over the wrong night. I snuck out. I met the wrong boy. I did things like that, but I was never into
Who was
drugs.
the right boy?
I never, no, yeah. Well, I never did, none of us ever did heavy things. However, we were a very blended and mixed family, and we were all very vibrant with our spirit energy, so we rubbed hardly to each other like the wrong ways a lot until we were old enough to stabilize
Like
ourselves.
the wizard.
Fucking cannot even stand you.
Like the wizard.
No, but you know, people don't understand what it's like to be in that kind of environment growing up and then being with your own children now.
Right.
It's really hard to fight a lot of those kind of demons. Like with my kids, I constantly overcompensate for things I've never had. I'm not even fucking kidding. We always had a dope Christmas. We always had a dope birthday.
Yeah.
But never in between was there a moment we were ever given something for no reason. Ever. Ever. It was always, did you work for it? Then you don't fucking get it. It was the truth, and it was hard to grow up like that. And I always give, and I'm like, fuck, I don't want to, you know. So that's my thing. I got this mom guilt, and I give, and then she's so selfish sometimes, and I'm like, don't be selfish, and she's like, okay, mom.
Whoa.
I didn't do it.
Who was that? That was me.
It's Jeffrey. It was me.
Oh, that's
Oh,
okay.
you
Answer him.
son of
We're
a
late.
God.
We're
guys are
late.
late.
We're 10 over. We're
love
5
you
over.
guys.
I love you too. Go get it.
Go ahead.
Guys, we're actually 5 over. So, anyway, this is a great conversation. I'm glad we got into it. Maybe we'll get into it more next week. I really had a great time hanging out with you.
I love hanging out with you.
I do too. I mean, actually, when we hang up this camera, I'm going to give you like a quick flash. Nobody can see.
I'm into it.
We had fun, guys. We're going to see you next week. And if you have anything you want to say, if you want me to talk about something next week, please go to @jrabbit55 on Twitter.
Or leave it in the comments. on
Or
this
leave in the
video.
comments here. Absolutely. I would love comments here. Share it out and tell your friends about it. Go on over to Russo's Brand, to Vince Russo and Realm Network. You can find us there, iHeartRadio and Apple Podcast,
Spotify, Apple,
Spotify,
Google Play,
whatever, everything.
everywhere.
We love you guys all. We appreciate the support. You can find more information if you just follow and subscribe and hit the notification bell here. Super Ugly Show on YouTube. And
We need to get Mark from Statement Games over here. I need
yeah,
to hit him
it's
up.
Statement Games. StatementGames.com.
We figured it out.
Motherfucker.
Super Ugly Show's 200th episode is Christmas Eve.
We should do a big. We'll call it a.
I don't want to do anything.
No, well, we should do it. Maybe we should do it together. I would love to do something together.
Yeah, I don't care if you're on.
Let's call
I
it
don't wanna, like,
Topless 200. Everybody has to be topless, and I'll wear pasties.
I'm not doing that.
Just kidding. You guys wish. It's Tuesday. See you next week. Bye.